So for those of you that have never heard of us before, we're called Bane from Massachusetts. Bane, man, Bane. Alright. I hate to start this thing out being a bitch, but we have actually we have two requests. First request is just please try to keep this stage somewhat clear. Feel free to come up and sing along and jump off, but don't be hanging around up here and kicking the girls with the cameras in the face and fucking up our equipment. Try to have some respect, please, because the bottom line is when this stage is filled with people, there are 10 people that are having a good time and a whole room full of people, including all of us, that aren't. Please do us a favor and watch out for one another. Be careful out there, we'll have a good time. And the other request is if any of you out there wearing a hoodie today, let's pull them hoods up. Have some fucking fun. We are Bane. Yo. That song goes out to anyone who talks shit on the internet. You fucking know who you are, and I do not understand how you can go to sleep at night knowing that that's the way you run your lives. It is insane to me. I think this is my favorite song lyrically off the whole record because it sort of puts a period, sort of ends all the crazy things I talked about on the record, all the disappointments and letdowns and drop kicks I took. And then what I realized was that in some crazy way that's what makes this whole life beautiful. Holy shit, you guys, that was perfect. All of you, thank you for your consideration of us. And everybody in the back and everybody up here. Hopefully we can keep this going this way. This is beautiful.
I just want to say a few words about Bedardisms.
So the show was amazing. A little humbling to have to take the stage at the fore. Such amazing bands. This first song is about the things that we wish could be true, but are not true. The song is called Fuck What You Heard. It's about 3 words spoken in one life crushed because of those fucking words. And 1 year goes by and it still hurts. 2 years go by and it still hurts. You come away pretty sure you never want to hear those 3 fucking words again. The song is called Her Lucky, Pretty, Lying Eyes. So I have a couple words I want to say about the last 2 bands that just played. Fast breaking in my eyes. And I'm going to try to make it brief because I have a habit of running on and on. Like a politician, my friend AJ says. A whole lot of words and not a lot of meaning. Trey, do we have duct tape?
I will not grow up.
What I want to say is that those 2 bands, as we all know, dropped incredible debut hardcore full lengths. The difference between Fast Cars, Fast Money blew us all away. Toured extensively on it, played the hell out of those songs. Time passed, time to write a new record, and they wrote a new record that were not identical to their first record. And that's a tough thing to do because this scene can get pretty complacent with hearing the same old fast part, mosh part, sing-along part over and over and over, and you don't really ask for much more than that. And often when bands step into areas that are more than that, they lose respect, shit is talked. There's a real good runway up here, all you stage divers. And I just want to say as a person who's been in bands for a length of time that it's a hard thing to do, to write that record that's not going to be the same as your first record. To not be afraid to make music that comes from your heart and pleases the 5 of you and kind of put all of you second, you know? And hope that you come along. You just have another microphone ready there, Rob Zombie. You be ready with the backup. Every time he walks into rooms like this, every time he draws an X on his hand or calls himself a hardcore kid, he goes through the list why he still does that. A lot of other people here I want to say hi to. Really appreciate them coming out, particularly my friend Big Bob, who flew in from Cincinnati this morning, rented a car, and rolled out to the show. It means a lot to us. We see him all over this country. Alright, Chris Foley, let's see what's up.
This is about a time that I'm in my life that I hope is not gone for good. I hope we can see the days when shows consisted of all sorts of people, punk rockers, and kids with long hair, and kids with crazy hair, and kids with no hair, all hiding out in these rooms to get away from the stresses of life, because this is the only place they feel like they belonged. It didn't matter what you said on your t-shirt, or what color vinyl you had chain strength evidence on. Had to do with, we all wanted to be here because we couldn't fit in anywhere else. If you know the words, I'd love to hear you up front saying it. It goes like this. Can we start again? What it meant back then? Open minds and open hearts.
So this song is for those 4 sporty motherfuckers. Can't think of kids that I would rather hang around with than them. And it goes like this. Can we start again? Go back to what it meant back then. When open minds and open hearts were the things that set us up. The song just says that things ain't quite the way they used to be. And I wouldn't mind seeing them going back to the way they used to be. This song is called Can We Start Again? Go back to what it meant back then. When open minds and open hearts were the things that set us up.
Yo, check your feet for my hat, please. It's blue and it's greasy.
Yo, Mr. Soundman, I have no microphone.
And it's so fucking good to see a band that has things to say on stage between their songs beyond how great it is to be straight edge and how shitty it is to get stabbed in the back. There's so much more stuff that we can be thinking about and talking about. And I just gotta give thumbs up to my boy Scott Vogel.
Yeah, clear the stage, you guys. You're doing so well. I had that little corner I could step out on, that little ramp there. Y'all know I'm gonna bring the mic to you, so you don't have to stress about it. Give me that corner back, seriously. That was awesome. Back up.
Yeah. History is the biggest lie going, man. Never before has so many people been fooled by so many lies as what they tell us in those fucking books at school, man. Get a grip on history.
The song's about knowing why you're here in this room right now. And I hope it has very little to do with t-shirts or markers on your hands or friends or colored vinyl. I hope there's a much more deep and meaningful reason why you are here. So hey, once again, this is amazing. Thank you so much for the support and your enthusiasm. I think there's been more stage dives in those first 2 songs than there have in the past 10 Boston shows combined. I just want to thank all of you for being here and making this so memorable for all the bands. I'm sure they're never going to forget this. Thank you so much for Fast Break, playing so many songs that these kids wanted to hear. I'm so proud of In My Eyes. Their new record is absolutely amazing. Pick it up. I haven't had a hardcore record give me chills in a very, very long time. And thumbs up to Pete Company for bringing that feeling back.
I'd love to talk to anybody about it that has opinions on what the lyrics say. Because to me they're just saying that I am absolutely incapable of believing in anything that I can't see and hold in my hand. I have no ability for quote-unquote blind faith in believing in stories in a book or that my parents tell me. I was never able to buy into any of that shit. I can only believe what I see around me. That's what this song is about. What about your mom?
Tomorrow afternoon, back home in Worcester, Main Street, the club is called the Palladium. This is the show. In My Eyes is releasing their brand new record on Revelation. The Whole Conspiracy. I don't think I have to talk to you when I see them again. Fast Break. One King Down with their old singer back. And In Vain. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of people there, so come early, put your moshing sneakers on, and we're going to have a real good time. It's got nothing to do with money or status or how many records you sell or what label you're on or how cool you are or what bands you play with. It's about some fierce,
passion that's beating inside you that drives you forward and doesn't allow you to do anything else. The song's called Song Came Running. This man behind the drums wrote the lyrics. So this is it. I want to thank you all so much for this. This is great. Great to come back. We have a couple shows coming up with Snapcase.
Stay true to you. Stay true to you. Stay true to you. You don't have to answer to your friends. You don't have to answer to your favorite bands. You don't have to answer to your parents or your teachers or the priest or God. You have to answer to you. You have to live with you. And at the end of the day, that's the only fucking thing that matters. Can you look at yourself in the mirror and be happy with who you see? You worry about number one and that's it. Thank you very much. We're Bane.